Hi people and welcome. I've been told by quite a few people that they would rather see some of my demos. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to be showing you my demo accounts. Okay, well this isn't actually a demo account. This is actually a Darwin X0 account where I have a funding of 100k. And the beauty with this is that if there was any issues where you can see that I'm in drawdown at the moment of 5k. If this went it out 10k or 12k, all right, providing I pay my subscription, which is around about $38 a month, I can wait for it to jump back up. And of course, when it jumps back up, I would then be put in profit. So you can see that if we look here, my balance is 103,218. So my equity is 98,000 at the moment. So I'm only just shy of 3k below my 100k that I started with. And my balance, if all goes well, will be 1.3k. Okay. So it makes sense to risk, if you like, your $97 that you've paid to actually set up your Darwinix account, and then $38 every single month after that. Because if you get onto the point system, which I think I've explained to you before, is here. If you get into your point system with your Darwinix account, once you get over your magic number, your allocation number of 75, you are automatically going to get allocated another £30,000 on top of your 100,000, and then anything that you earn with inside the 130,000, you make 20% on. Okay, and you have that initial £30,000 for 3 months. So it gives you 3 months to work with. So if you're working with gold is very volatile. We know it goes up, we know it goes down. So you know you can work with this, and you'll see that my quota, if you like, is at 50.18 at the moment. In the green are all the trades that I'm winning, okay, and in the red is all the trades that I'm losing. Now the only reason this is red down here is simply because I've already placed my trades with inside my VPS, which is right here. This is my Darwinix account, okay, this one here, and you'll see that I'm at 4k below here, and you'll see that this is starting to go up. Okay, now what's happened, and you can normally see this if you've got another chart. So what you'll see, this is how I have my setup. Okay, I have a XAUUSD with a 1 minute chart, okay, which this is what I use to get into a trade. So I want to be at the lowest point. So if I'm going to the lowest low because I'm going to go high, then I know I can get to this lowest point. And now you see that I have this one set at 2. Because this might be a scalping, I might want to scalp quick. Of course it comes with its risks. This is why if you're using someone else's money, it's not to worry, you're not too risk averse, you don't have to worry too much about that. Now the XAUUSD is a 5 minute chart, so I've got this 1 minute chart and I'm watching the candles, and you'll see that if we look at the 15 minute chart, this looks like it's reconsolidating. Okay, and then we've got the 1 hour or 30 minute chart where this is going up, it's going down, it's going up, it's going down. You can see it's bouncing off this point. Now the interesting point is if this breaks through the 2334, then this is going up. Okay, and you can see when I got into these trades, I got them into 2335, 2350. This is quite a big one. This was when it first started and it reversed and went the wrong way. But I'm hoping to get out of these trades with inside the 2345 mark. Okay, that's where I've actually got my take profit. You'll notice I'm not using the stop loss because the gold is almost designed, if you like, to shake you out of the trade, because it will have a severe drop. I mean, for instance, if you look at this one in the 4 hour time, it actually ended as almost an engulfing candle, which was telling you that this was going to go down. All right, loads of people thought, oh yeah, this is a bearish momentum for Monday. Okay, and you notice that what happened is it went down, it retested off this line here. Okay, and I'm going to give you these breakout indicators that are going to be included with inside this module, and you see it bounces back up. You also notice it retests again and it falls above the breakout line and then keeps going up. Okay, so you could quite easily use these for day trading if you're watching it, and you can see that these breakout indicators are really good for that. You'll also notice that I'm using the market indicator as well, which is like Tokyo, London, Sydney and New York. Okay, and what I use this for is basically just to home in on where the market is going, and you'll notice that it's almost a pattern that is formed. Okay, so you'll notice that where it goes from London to New York, you'll notice as it just comes out of London, okay, you've got this fall, okay, and this is the bears from power, if you like, from New York. And you might be finding, okay, well, how can you find what is bull and what is bear? Well, of course, so not only have you got the first indicator, which I'm going to be giving you, okay, which is the breakout indicator, I'm also going to be giving you the session indicator, which is going to show you the market sessions, okay, and I'm also going to be giving you a third indicator, which is called the bulls versus the bears, okay. And how this works is that if the bear is below the line of the bull, then means that it could be a bull market. Okay, now remember I use the word could be because anything can be manipulated, right? They've only got to reprint money, or crypto goes sky high, and gold could go sky high. We know that USD goes up, normally Bitcoin goes down. Gold sort of follows that. There's correlation sequences which you need to do your own studying for. And you notice at the moment this is consolidating, okay? It's going up, but now it's coming down, it's consolidating, it's going up, it's coming down. You've got this triangle effect here, okay? And you'll notice that, you know, this could either come down here and cause this breakout down here, which is going to cause it to go lower, or it could go higher, and then this could actually go to the bulls. Now, as it's looking, we've got bulls on top here, okay, because the bulls are red and the bears are brown. Okay, now this is just how I set this up with these indicators. This gives me a little bit of an idea of what's going on. So where I'm watching this, I can actually see all my indicators in action. I'm also seeing my indicators where I'm seeing what is happening. Okay, I'm also going to be giving you this candle timer as well, so you actually get 4 indicators with this module. So what I will be doing is I will be putting this video with inside the indicators and charts, etc., not in just trading, because there's going to be indicators attached to this as well. Okay, and then I'm giving you the method of what I'm using, and then I'm giving you the indicators that's going to help you. All right, but you can see that there's lots here that you can learn from. All right, now the reason why I've just have this as a plain chart is because it's easy for me to see the opening times when it's open and when it shuts. Okay, so you see that New York at the moment, we're in the New York window at the moment. Okay, obviously once we come out of this, then what you'll find is that you are either going to get a big drop or you're going to get a big rise. Okay, and you know, this is why this time is really good, because this gives a 4-hour window. It's telling me it's 1 hour and 42 minutes on this chart, 42 minutes on this chart, and I don't tend to worry too much about the 30-minute window, the 15-minute window, the 5-minute window, and the 1-minute window. The only reason I have the 1-minute window open is because this is when I want to get into a trade. So if I've got into say here, okay, and when I could have got into here, I'm going to get more pips clearly, because I'm getting in a better range, if you like, with inside my trade. Okay, it makes a lot of difference, especially if you're working with 5-minute candles, because these are increments of 5 minutes. So this is a 5-minute candle, this is a 5-minute candle, this is a 5-minute, and these are 1-minute candles. Okay, you'll see everything at the moment is going up. So if you look at this candle here, we're going up. If you look at this candle here, we're going up. If you look at this candle here, we're going up. Okay, this looks like it's going to break out of this triangle, which I said to you about. All right, and if it does this, then this is going to go obviously to bull. And you also notice that the bull is above the bear, which we're using on a 30-minute 30-minute chart. And you know, if you see here, it's already broke out of this breakout line here. Okay, and it's above this line. Okay, so at the moment we're not in a bull territory. Once it breaks below this point, this could be a bull territory, because you know, we're already above this line. So it just gives you an indication. You also have to be very careful with certain time zones. There's certain time zones which historically could be a bull time or a bear time. Okay, and you're only going to know that by historically looking at different windows or using other indicators. But for this training tutorial, I'm showing you where I'm getting in gold. I'm showing you how I've set this up. So a lot of people will say, well, crikey, you know, you've got a lot of charts on here. But the reason I'm doing this is because I can clearly see where the market is going. It gives me an indication of what the market is doing. Okay, and if we look at this point here, this is the London, where it's London to New York. You'll see that it shows me what's going on here as well. So it just gives you an indication of what you can do to get an idea of where the market is going. And you'll see that, you know, there's loads of stuff you can do here. So if we pull it up here, you can see that this is Sydney, this one here is Tokyo, okay, this one's London, and you'll see that this one here, and then this one is New York. So what will happen is when it comes in, okay, when we've gone from London to New York, it's gone up. There's a good chance that when it goes back out of this time market session and another market session opens, it could go up or down. And then this breakout finds these points of entry when you can get into this. Now remember, this is what I use for XAUUSD. I wouldn't necessarily be using this for other trades, but you know, do your homework and your due diligence, etc., to work out what you would use when you're inside these trades. You'll also notice that I'm using the 250 minute moving average. Okay, so this one here, which is in the pink, is the 200 moving average. And you'll see that it's going up. This means that it could be a trend of bull. And this one there is a 50 moving average. And what the 50 moving average does is it tends to, you'll find indicators tend to bounce off it and then come back down. Okay, and then this will be a bear area. And then of course, when it's above a 50 MA, the moving average, okay, this gives you an idea which could be in a bull area. All right, so it's just telling you what the strengths are. And you'll see that the BVBs, okay, as they say, is 299, which is the bears are 774. So what this means is that the bear, there's a lot of bears that are waiting to try and pull this down. This could be the reason why this is pulling down now. And what you would do is, if you was able to, you could either try and get back into a trade. It's advised always, if you're trading XAUUSD, it's because it's so volatile, is to go with the trend. So effectively gold always goes up. All right, so you can either get into the lowest low, and you can work that out roughly like here. You can see there's a 2317. This is the lowest low, and you'll see where we are in the market at the moment is a 2330. So if you was to go for a bull trade, okay, or if you wanted to go for a buy or a long trade, I would wait until it respects this point here, which is at 2317, for a definite chance to get into the market for a bull, okay, or for a long trade. And you'll notice that this is falling. Now remember what I said to you about the gold will try and shake you out, okay, because people would have their stop losses, they'd have all their stop losses running, and if you haven't got a good equity or a good balance inside your account, it's going to wipe you out. Right, so if you was trading on, say, $50, although it's possible, I mean, I was trading with this account here, and you'll see that this is a typical setup which I was using. You'll see here that this is my 50 moving average, this is my 200 moving average. You see that I'm into profit on these at $2.89, $1.53. Okay, so I'll just close these out like so. And you'll notice that if we look at the history, now this account, right, was really low. This is a $500 account, okay. I had $29 in this account, or $27 in this account, right, because I had a bot that was running on it, and I was testing it on XAUUSD, and because of the parabolic moves with inside XAUUSD, it took out my almost $500. You can see my profit is a minus $443.75, and my deposit was $500. So I was left with about $20. So yesterday I traded this now to $56.25. Okay, so people that say you can't make money with a low account, you can, because this is clear proof of what I've just done. So you see there's a $56.25. So this just gives you a little bit of know that you don't have to have a ridiculous amount of money in your account. It just gives you a bit more to play with. And if I show you this account here, this one is a demo account, and you'll see that this is finished. And the reason this one's finished is because this was using the Geek bot, which I was using, and I closed these off around, I think about $200 or $300 inside this account. If we go to the account history, and you'll see that I closed these off, and you'll see I closed this one off for 210.87, 223.86, 228, 272, 440. So you can see these have all been closed off, and there's profit of 194.88. okay, and you'll see that my profit is 194.88 in this account. And if we go to my trade account, you'll see that this is trading with 12,730. okay, so it just gives you a little bit of an indication of what's going on with inside this system. So we're going back here. You'll notice that this is basically moving with minus 4k to minus 9k. okay, there was one trade which I had inside here as well. When it got to $500, I closed it off because I didn't want to create too much of a drawdown with inside my Darwin X account. I just wanted to try and keep it below if I could, because once this goes up, of course, and these go into profit, as I say, once it closes off at 2345, it's going to give me the ability of putting this back to 1.3k. okay, so I get 103,000 in my account. So this is one of the reasons why, if you like, that I use a Darwin X account, is simply because I'm trading with someone else's money, if you like, without the risk factor, and then I'm using my own account, which is this one here, and this one here, okay, where I can trade back my money inside here as well. And that's really what you want to be trying to do, because with your own money there's every risk you can lose it, and with someone else's money there's every risk you can lose it. But the beauty of it is that if you're in a monthly subscription, where you pay it, you can keep your account open, and you can just wait until the market bounces back the right way that you want it, and then it will start to go up. okay, and once it goes up, you know you're going to be in profit. So that's one of the reasons why I trade it like this. So hopefully that information is going to help you. It just gives you an idea of how I set my system up, how I'm using this system, what indicators I'm using, and I have all the indicators available for you inside this module. okay, you just need to click on the links and it will take you over, and you'll be able to set these all up. okay, all the very best until my next video. Cheers, bye now.